Welcome to the video. Before we begin, if not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload. Comment your little heart out. And most of all, please enjoy. Now back to the video. This is Poltergeist. Stephen and Diane Freeling live in Cuesta Verde, California. Stephen is a real estate agent, and Diane is a stay-at-home mom to 3 children, 16-year-old Dana, 8-year-old Robbie, and 5-year-old Carol Ann. You're just so cute. One night, Carol Ann starts talking to the TV, and Dora isn't even on. Cuesta Verde is one of those planned communities, homes that come in about half a dozen floor plans, tiny front lawns, plenty of minivan parking, possible HOA, neighbors gather to watch the game, kids play together, and we get our first casualty. Carol Ann's pet bird.
Tweety, couldn't you have waited for school day?
Oh, that's rough. Before Mom can give the bird a proper burial, seriously, don't do this, it's bad for the pipes. So they bury the bird in a cigar box. Anyone who's ever lost a pet will get this scene.
For when he's lonely.
When I first saw this, I thought maybe is the bird gonna be haunting them? Wouldn't that be a messed up story? Your pet dies, and they're the one haunting you and driving you out of your own house? The Amityville roar! That night, there's a powerful storm, and a creepy dead tree right outside his window. Isn't this new construction? Why did they just leave a dead tree there? Anyway, the tree has a face on it because of course it does. Carol Ann moves on with a new goldfish. While the parents blaze the Chiba in their room. Irresponsible. What if someone needed to operate a fire extinguisher? Being stoned is just the thing for when the kids get scared and want to sleep with Mom and Dad. Mom, Dad, can we sleep with you? And Carol Ann starts talking to the TV again. But this time, it seems to talk back. TV getting a little touchy there.
They're here.
Iconic. They're having a pool put in, and the workers are pigs, hitting on a 16-year-old daughter and helping themselves to the food. They're lucky this is before Yelp. But the dog and the furniture starts acting weird. And they discover a new way to wax the floor with the kids.
Mommy, that burn.
Oh, sweetie.
There's another storm, and the tree comes for Robbie. The parents rescue him, but it seems to be a distraction. The closet seems to suck in Carol Ann. Now she's missing. She's not in the closet, she's not in the new pool, but they do hear her voice coming out of the TV.
I can see you, Mommy. Where are you?
Carol Ann, while you're in there, can you get us HBO? They go to the university for help from parapsychologists Ryan, Martha, and Mart. I guess the Ghostbusters were busy. They're skeptical until they see proof.
And pull yourself up a chair.
Explain that. Mom tries to contact Carol Ann, who is somewhere in the other side. I guess it's like the ghost dimension. They make contact, and a doorway to the other side is revealed. All kinds of old shit fall out of it. Nothing useful or valuable, but it's old. What's even more encouraging is when they make physical contact.
I smell my clothes. It's her. She's all over me. It's her. She's all on me.
There's no shower on the other side, is there? But this also seems to piss off something else. It's okay. We still have HBO. That night they set up cameras to paranormal activity this shit and capture something for Nuke's Top 5. These spirits are restless and kinda messed up. One of the science guys eats his leftover lunchly, and then he goes to the bathroom, sees a little cut on his face, and then he starts messing with it. And eventually, he black swans his entire face off. That's never gonna heal if you don't stop picking. We get a parade of ghosts down the stairs, through the house, and it's all on camera, baby. The kids are sent away because this was the 80s and the TV only had so many channels. Stephen works for the company that developed his neighborhood, and he sells these properties. So imagine his shock when he finds out the property was once a cemetery, with bodies and everything. But it's cool, they've been relocating the graves in the name of suburban sprawl. They've done it before. I'll give you one damn guess.
Nobody's complained until now.
Now they bring in the big guns. Tangina, small, medium, at large. She lays down the tea. That's what they say now, right? Tea? It's like tea. Carol Ann is trapped on the other side by the spirits, and she's being held there by someone she calls...
To us, he is the beast.
Carol Ann's closet seems to be an entrance to the other side, and the living room ceiling is the exit. They throw tennis balls in, and they come back out. Ew! He smelled his balls! They send a rope through, and Mom goes in to get her girl. And then, the beast. Stephen lets go of the rope. You had one job, Stephen. But the others pull Diane and Carol Ann out through the living room ceiling, 10 feet onto the floor. They're fine, I guess. After they wash off all the salsa, they're okay.
This house is clean.
Clean or not, fuck this house. You know, as an audience member who's never gone through buying a house, it's easy to say, just pack up and leave. Moving isn't easy, people. And less easy is selling a haunted house in this market. And I'm just saying to those families that stay in haunted houses and movies, I get it. You decide if the HOA fees are worth it. Everyone's confident enough to relax, but not enough to stay. That fucking clown. That fucking clown. Mom gets attacked at her room while Robbie's fear of clowns turns to an 11. Worth mentioning the hysterical Wayans Brothers parody of this scene in Scary Movie. I can't see this scene without thinking of that now, and vice versa. They're together and meshed in my mind.
Did you see that?
This house cleaned my ass. Closet comes for the kids again, but Mom to the rescue. Kinda, eventually. First, she falls in the unfinished swimming pool filled with mud and dead bodies and skeletons. And yes, those are real skeletons because apparently real human remains are cheaper than Hollywood props. That's not a joke, that's just kind of sick. Houses seemed bigger back then, didn't they? None of this tiny house bullshit. She gets upstairs to save her babies. Well, sorry kids, you're on your own! Kidding. Seriously, you owe me. Any dad coming home to a chaotic household would find this relatable. More bodies pop out of the ground.
Oh, hello, kiddies.
Yeah, the housing development company cheaped out and moved the headstones but left the bodies, somehow missed by every gas and sewer line.
You only moved the headstones! Why?
Punch a hole at him, Stephen. The family gets away and the house gets sucked into its own asshole. So, is this covered by the HOA? The family finds a Holiday Inn, but they kick out the TV. They're going to become one of those I don't watch TV families, aren't they? That was Poltergeist.